you've almost definitely come across videos from the channel 5 Minute Crafts, known for its frankly bizarre depictions of things that one could loosely define as a craft. So I was curious as to whether or not AI could generate better ones. Now, originally for this video, I was going to use ChatGPT, but when I used it, the chats that it generated were just very reasonable and not very fun. So instead I asked GPT-3 and, well, you'll see how it goes. So without further ado, if you're new to my channel, I'm Jordan. I make videos about AI, machine learning, emerging technologies, as well as grad life as a grad student at MIT. So if that sounds interesting to you, then consider subscribing. And otherwise, definitely, if there are other crafts or other riffs on this that you think it would be interesting to see, let me know. So let's start with our first craft. The materials that we're going to need are plastic cups. We got some solo cups. We'll need straws, so I got us some straws. We will need popsicle sticks, which I think I just threw on the floor. Yep, popsicle sticks. And then we're also going to need candy. So I got probably too much candy, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest. So first, we're going to take our plastic cup, and we're going to glue a popsicle stick to the top back of a plastic cup. I don't know what top back means. Like for a cup, is that the, which side of it's the back? Is it here or is it like this? We have more cups. Let's do two. We'll do 2 cups with different arrangements of popsicle sticks, I suppose. So I actually just realized that the only thing that I have is Gorilla Glue, and that feels like testing fate. So I'm just gonna use tape. That is my fault. That is not GPT-3's fault if this craft fails. So we have a popsicle stick glued to the top back of a plastic cup. There's one, I guess. And then we have a popsicle stick glued differently to the top back of a plastic cup. And that is 2, I guess. Maybe I'll learn the way that the popsicle stick is going to go if I continue following the instructions. Cut a small hole in the bottom of the cup. All right, so I'm gonna cut some small holes in the bottom of these cups. Yes, I do have an X-Acto knife somewhere around here. So let's cut small holes in the bottoms of the cups. There's 1 hole. There's 2 holes. Next, I'm supposed to insert a straw into the hole. So I think the hole needs to be bigger. Let's see how big these straws are, I guess. So here are straws. They are plasticless straws, the straws that everyone hates when you get coffee and they're made of cardboard. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna need to make a bigger hole. So let's make a big hole in the bottom now. There we go. And then I'm gonna stick the straw into the hole. Straw in hole. I don't know that it mattered which way I put the popsicle stick. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is the case. Let's do the other one. You know what, we can do it the other way for funsies, since these are bendy straws. Sure. Fourth step, 4th out of 5, is to put candy or other small treats into the cup. Here's some candy into the cup. And then step 5 is put the top on the cup and enjoy your treat. So these cups don't come with tops, and also I think I'm gonna rate this craft probably 1 star out of 5, because you could just put candy in a cup, or you could just eat the candy, or you could just not do this craft at all. And I think that all of those would be better options than doing this craft. So that is our first craft. Let's move on to our second. For our second craft, we will need glue again, scissors, a piece of cardstock, and colorful ribbon. Cardstock. We have, gonna use tape as glue again for now. For colorful ribbon, I'm going to do something a little bit controversial, I suppose. This is my EduCon badge from EduCon, the YouTube event. Let's see if it lets me. Yes. And I never use these lanyards ever, so I thought it might be nice to repurpose one. There's 1. And there's 2. Thank you to YouTube for donating the ribbon that I needed for this craft. So we're supposed to cut a length of ribbon that is twice the length of our cardstock. That's like pretty close. I might cut a little bit of ribbon off since I think we have some extra, yeah. And then we need to hot glue the ribbon to the top edge of the cardstock. One thing that would be helpful, and whenever this becomes a thing, I will definitely do a follow-up video on it, but I do feel like one of the things that makes 5-minute crafts something that one could theoretically do at home is that it has video, so that I would see a visual representation of what hot glue the ribbon to the top edge of the cardstock means, because I just don't know. Like, is this the top edge? Is this the top edge? I don't know. I'm gonna go with taping it to this corner, and then maybe we'll have to move it around once we get to the other steps. All right. Then I'm supposed to fold the cardstock in half and hot glue the edges together, or tape the edges together. So again, we have questions about which way I am supposed to fold it. I could fold it this way, or I could fold it, I guess, this way. I'm gonna go with this way, because then you can see the ribbon. So let's fold that. And then I'm supposed to tape the edges together, which seems dumb, but sure. We are taping the edges. Oh, I did a bad job of taping. Oh well. This is why I'm not an art major. All right, so we have the edges together and we have our ribbon. And then you're supposed to trim the excess ribbon and you're done. So I guess this is the excess. And apparently we're done now. Again, I have no idea what this craft is. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I don't know where the ribbon was supposed to go. This did not feel like a very good craft. I will rate this craft, I think, maybe 1.5 stars out of 5. There's something about the candy in the cup one that I think like irks me a little bit more than this does, because this is just pointless. Whereas the candy in the cup one, like, you could have candy, and this is just making it harder for you to get candy. So I'll give this 1.1 stars. And for our last craft, this one has 6 steps, getting crazy out here. I will again need a piece of cardstock, a piece of string, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a marker. So cut a strip of cardstock about 1 inch wide and 5 inches long. I'm gonna guesstimate that, if I'm being completely honest, so. Looks about right. 1 inch wide, 5 inches long. Then fold the strip in half lengthwise. This is a lot of folding in this experiment. And then in half again. Okay. Fold in half lengthwise and then in half lengthwise again. So we got this thing. Use scissors to make a small cut at the top of the folded strip. So is this the top, or I'm gonna say that this is the top. I feel like this wouldn't be the top. I don't feel like this makes it, or this wouldn't be the top. I feel like this doesn't make any sense. So at one of the ends, we can go with that. Cardstock, it turns out, is rather thick. Let me not cut my fingers while I do this. Small cut. You can barely see it. Thread the string through the cut and tie a knot. So we got string. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of these things. Once this video is over, I suppose somebody will be getting an arts and crafts donation and a candy donation. Thread the string through the cut and tie a knot. I mean, I guess I can do that, but nothing's gonna like really hold it in place other than the tension. Or do they want me to make like a knot at the end to stop it? GPT-3, why weren't you more specific in your craft? Oh my gosh, this is really challenging my fine motor skills. Nope. All right. We have a knot. Write a message on the strip with a marker. Oh, I guess I should probably write it on the outside of the strip. Well, we can do both. So we got a message in standard computer science fashion. I can't tell if you can read that, but it does say hello world. And then our final step, step 6, is okay, is hold the string and swing the strip around to watch your message spin. Is this supposed to be like those fans that like show a message when you spin them, but they're like LEDs and it's a pattern and you have to program it, not a piece of paper that looks like this? Okay, I think that's enough of 5-minute crafts by GPT-3. So if you enjoyed that and want to see me do more crafts or want to see any of the bloopers that showed up from the creation of this particular video, you can head on over to Nebula, where I have a version of this video where I included all of the bloopers, because there were a lot of them. If you haven't heard, Nebula is a streaming platform built by me and some of my friends, including people like Tierzu, Simon Clark, and Jacqueline from Nothing But Tech. On Nebula, you can find ad-free versions of all of our videos, plus Nebula Plus bonus videos for when I repeatedly screw up crafts that don't actually make sense. So did I screw them up? Who knows? You'll also get access to our Nebula originals, which you can't find anywhere else, including a very good trivia show where I competed against Brian from Real Engineering and Dave from City Beautiful, and a bunch of fun and bizarre challenges, including trying to build an IKEA chair while answering math problems. And it arguably went better than these crafts. And the best way to sign up for Nebula is actually through CuriosityStream, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. CuriosityStream is a subscription streaming service with thousands of documentaries and non-fiction videos. I have made a bunch of content in the past about having ADHD, and if you want to learn more about that, they actually have a great documentary on women with ADHD where they interview a bunch of women about their experiences and what it's like to have this. CuriosityStream loves independent creators and wants to help us grow our platform, so if you click on the link in the description or use my promo code Jordan, you can get access to CuriosityStream for 42% off their annual plans, with Nebula included for free for as long as you are a CuriosityStream member. That's less than $15 a year. Signing up for CuriosityStream and Nebula is a great way to directly support my channel while getting to watch my videos ad-free and getting to watch me almost injure myself multiple times throughout the process of making these crafts. So sign up for CuriosityStream and Nebula at curiositystream.com/Jordan or using the promo code Jordan. Otherwise, I don't even know where to go with this video. You can check out other crafty things I've done, like following AI-generated recipes up here. You can follow me on my various socials down here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.